when it comes to power availability, I guess, are you a glass half full or glass half empty man? Do you think with the lack of renewal of some of our power stations, etc., in the country, we're storing up problems in the future, or do you think whether it's alternative technologies, etc., will be developed fast enough? How do you view it?
I personally, just building more and more power stations is not the solution. Renewable is great, and we have to go down the routes of renewable, but unfortunately renewable, such as, like I say, the wind and the solar, they're only there when that energy is available. We have to get smarter, basically, and I think that's the way we've got to go. The system's got to get smarter. There's some huge users of power in the UK. Many large sites have their own generation and obviously feed that into the grid as well, as and where applicable, but we have to get smarter. At the end of the day, the technology exists, the power is being used, and the data centres is such a huge demand in the UK from data centres and processing plants and many other different industries. It's not just data centres, but at the end of the day, I think we've got to get smarter and basically put more controlling architecture in place to enable systems like this to basically to be used in the system, and just increase the number of these systems in the UK. So we can inject, at the end of the day, if 1,000 data centres, are implemented into a smart grid-ready system, then that's a huge amount of power that we're putting into the grid. Okay, there's already grid stabilisation systems in the UK, which are dedicated battery systems to provide power in and out of the grid. But at the end of the day, you're building those systems. Why not basically just provide the incentives to all the users, make the systems robust, test them, prove them, just get smarter, basically. I think that's what we've got to do, and utilise the energy that's sitting around wasted in the UK, which is in battery systems which aren't being utilised, which are not being tested thoroughly, they're not being looked after, they're just typical kind of UPS. It's left in the background, buzzing away, providing power to the data centre as and when it's needed, but when it goes wrong, and it's not there, it's primarily due to the batteries. But in this case, you're going to have a system that's constantly be testing the batteries, checking the batteries, and with a smart system controlling everything, we can inject power in and out of the grid as and when, from multiple points and nodes around the UK effectively. So basically get smarter. I think that's the main thing.
Okay, that's great.
No worries.
Thanks very much.
Take care.